Hello and welcome to today's session. We are going to work on a short sequence that will help us develop a little bit more stability, flexibility, and strength in the body and mind. So join me here for this short body energetic activation sequence. We are going to begin this practice on all fours, so on hands and knees. So join me here on the mat with the hips above the knees and wrists underneath the shoulders. Okay, we are going to do 3 rounds of cat and cow with inhaling, dropping the belly down, chest down, head up. Exhaling, rounding in the back, chin to the chest, tilt the pelvis forward. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. Coming back to neutral, tuck the toes under, move the hands tiny little bit forward. Lift the knees, hips up, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Taking a couple of deep breaths. Awesome. Take a deep breath in. And with the exhale, take the right foot forward between the hands into a nice high lunge here. Okay. Inhale, arms up. Keep the right knee bent that is at the front and above the ankle. Make sure you do that so we protect the joints. Arms up. Take a couple of breaths here. 2. Last one. Inhale. And exhale, release the hands down. Step the right foot back, downward facing dog. Deep breath. Exhale, knees down, belly, chest down. Lifting up into a baby cobra just for a breath. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale, forehead down and up into a downward facing dog again. Inhale. Exhale, left foot forward between your hands, high lunge. Again, arms up, bending in the left knee that is at the front. Deep breaths. 2 and 1. Inhale. Exhale, hands down. Left foot steps back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Exhale, knees down, belly, chest down. Lifting up into a baby cobra. Hands close to the chest, elbows close to the rib cage. One more breath. Exhale, forehead down. And lift it up into a downward facing dog again. Beautiful. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale again. And this time, again, right foot forward. High lunge. We are lifting up the arms, but we are twisting towards the right and releasing the left hand on the outside of the right thigh and the right arm behind, maybe touching the left thigh. Okay, keep activated the back leg, so the left leg is nice and activated, shoulders away from the ears. Let's hold it here for 3. Gaze can be away towards the right or can be forward, whatever it feels good for you in this moment, okay? Or how it feels on your neck actually, okay? Deep breath. You can also close your eyes. With your eyes closed might be a little bit challenging with the balance. One more breath. Beautiful. Inhale, coming to the center, arms up. Exhale, hands down, step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, knees down again, cobra. So chest down, belly down, lifting up, baby cobra. And 1, inhale, exhale, forehead down, step it back into downward facing dog, hips up. Inhale, exhale, left foot forward, inhale, arms up, and twisting towards the left. Twisting from the torso, activating the right leg behind, keeping the gaze forward, or maybe twisting the head back as well. holding for a couple of more breaths. Inhale, come to the center, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, knees down. Just belly down. Baby cobra. Inhale. Exhale, forehead down. Press with the hands on the mat. Stay with the knees down. Just push the hips over the heels here. Child's pose, forehead down. Taking a couple of breaths in child's pose. Allowing the breath to come to normal. Beautiful. And from here we are coming up with the torso, staying seated on your heels, closing the eyes, just in case you open them. If sitting on the heels, it's a little bit uncomfortable. Sit on the crossed legs. Taking a breath. Exhale. Let's take one more deep breath together here. Inhale through the nostrils. Exhale. And with your next inhale, slowly opening the eyes. Thank you for joining me today for this session. And remember that in yoga, consistency is key. Every moment you spend on the mat is a gift to yourself. And even though this practice was quite short, but activating, every minute counts towards your own well-being. So until next time, keep breathing and stay grounded. Namaste. Hello there and welcome to today's session. We are going to work on pyramid pose or Parshvottanasana in Sanskrit. It is going to help us to open the chest, open the shoulders and find some flexibility in the hamstrings. So join me here for this short sequence to release the tensions that we might hold in the hamstrings, especially if you have been sitting all day, and to calm the mind and allow ourselves to be more present into this moment. We are going to come standing and let's find a little bit of a release in the hips and the hamstrings actually before we go into the pyramid pose. Okay, so take the hands at the hips. We're going to leave the left foot down on the ground and do a couple of circles with the right knee. So lift the right foot up and just do a couple of circles with the right knee, finding a little bit of release in the hips here. Okay, just for one more. Switch direction, just coming in. Beautiful. And release. Let's go on the other leg. So right foot down, left foot up, and we're going to rotate, release a little bit in the left hip. Awesome. Beautiful. Switch direction. Finding here the balance as well. Maybe gaze at one point in front of you. And keeping the breath nice and deep. And release. Shake it. We are coming at the front of the mat. And let's bring the feet parallel, hip wide apart. Take the hands at the hips again. Take a deep breath. Elongate in the back. Exhale. Forward fold. Down. Over the legs. Again, bending one knee at a time here. And find a little bit of release in the hamstrings. You can bend a lot. Just finding a little bit of release. Beautiful. Amazing. Bending in the knees and slowly coming up. Awesome. We are going to take the hands either at the hips or, since we are going to work on opening in the shoulders and in the chest, take the arms back, maybe holding the elbows, the opposite elbows, or if it works for you today and it feels comfortable, you can take the hands in reversed namaste in the back, okay? Only if it feels comfortable today. This option is already great, okay? So see what works for you in this moment. Left foot stays forward, right foot comes back. It's like a meter distance between your feet. Soles of your feet are nice and strong down on the mat, and both feet are pointing forward, okay? Let's take a deep breath here, elongate in the back. Exhale, forward fold down over the left leg. Maybe bending a little bit in the left knee and see how your hamstrings feel here today. The back is nice and straight. We are bending from the hips. Let's hold it here for 5 deep breaths. Relaxing in the neck and the head. Allowing the gravity to do the work for you. You keep breathing in and out. Remember that both hips are facing forward. Beautiful. Inhale, slowly coming up, bending in the left knee and lifting the right leg without touching the ground. We are going to take that right leg forward, maybe bending in the knee here, okay? Holding it here for a couple of breaths, finding a nice point in front of you where you can keep your gaze stable. So locking your drishti at a point in front of you, that is going to help you with balancing here. Deep belly breathing. And slowly release. Let's switch sides. Keep the hands where they are. Right foot forward, left foot back. Again, hips pointing forward, feet pointing forward. Both soles of your feet are nice and strong down on the mat. Inhale, opening in the chest. Exhale, forward fold towards the right leg down. Deep breaths. Again, 5 deep breaths here. Movement from the hips. We are bending from the hips, bending in the right knee. Again, if it feels uncomfortable, bend in that front right knee, but not too much so that you can still feel the release in the hamstrings. Beautiful. One more breath. And from here, slowly, we are coming up, and as on the other side, we are taking the left foot forward, knee bend, a little bit of balance here. Oopsie, if you go down, just make sure you come all the way back up for a couple of breaths. Drishti, gaze at one point in front of you, belly breathing down into the belly. Deep breaths. And one. And release. Awesome. Releasing the arms. Shake it a little bit. Shaking the legs. Come with your feet parallel. Relax the arms alongside the body. Maybe close the eyes here for a moment. Take a deep breath together. Inhale. Exhale. Dropping the awareness down into the body just for a moment, feeling into the hamstrings, into the legs, what has changed, what has been activated. Beautiful. And then gently opening the eyes. And thank you for joining us today for this session. Remember that in yoga, consistency is key, and every moment that you spend on the mat is a gift to yourself. And even though this practice was brief and short, every minute counts towards your own well-being. Until next time, stay grounded and keep breathing. Namaste. Hello and welcome. In today's session, we are going to work on plank pose. to strengthen the core. And by strengthening the muscles of the core and the abdomen, we are protecting the back. So join me here for this practice to build up, strengthen the body, and at the same time, build a resilient mind. We are going to begin this practice seated cross legs. Let's warm up a little bit on the sides of the body and the abdomen. So relax the hands down on the knees for now and take a deep breath in and exhale. Really connecting with this moment, really connecting with the breath. This is your moment, this is your practice. Let's take one more deep breath in and exhale. And beautiful. And with the next inhale, we are taking the arms up above your head. And exhale, side bend towards the left. Right arm diagonally above your head, feeling the stretch in the right side. Inhale again, up. Exhale, go the opposite side. Let's do like this a couple of times. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, one more, exhale. Beautiful, back to the center. Inhale, arms up, interlace the fingers, turn the palms up towards the ceiling, towards the sky, just really holding here, elongating in the back and in the arms. Exhale, release. And this time we are releasing the hands down with the palms facing up. Let's do a little bit of warm up for the wrists. We are going to hold plank on the wrists, so we need the wrists to be warmed up. Just a couple of circles here and the shake. Beautiful. And now let's turn to hands and knees. Hands and knees. Okay, make sure in plank pose that your wrists are underneath the shoulders. Okay. Inhaling, lifting up. Make sure also that your back is nice and straight. Engage in the core, lifting a little bit in the hips. We tend to drop the hips down here in plank. So hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Deep inhale. Exhale, knees down. Hips back over the heels, forehead down. Taking a breath, child's pose. Beautiful, and let's go again. Back to plank, holding for 5 breaths, making sure the wrists are underneath the shoulders, making sure the back is nice and straight, engaging in the core. Gaze is also down towards the ground. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knees down, hips over the heels, forehead down, child's pose, taking a breath. Beautiful, and from here we are coming again up, and this time we are doing side plank. Let's actually do a little bit of wrist rotations in between. Okay, rotate on the wrists. Beautiful, shake it. And let's do a side plank, okay? Coming into plank, take the right hand at the center of the mat, turn towards the left, take the left arm up, okay? If it is too intense, okay, you can take the left leg, bend the knee, and take it forward, okay? This is going to make it a little bit easier. If it's too easy, you can come into the full side plank. Let's hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Release. And let's go on the other side. Left hand at the center of the mat. Coming up. Hold it here. Or you can take the variation right leg in front with the knee bend. Okay, just listen to your body. 2 and 1. Coming back to plank, just hold for a breath. Exhale, knees down, hips over the heels, forehead down. Taking a breath in. Exhale. Beautiful. With the next inhale, maybe coming up with the torso, closing the eyes just for a moment, sitting on the heels. Relaxing the hands down on the legs. Maybe again doing a little bit of wrist rotations here. Shaking in the wrists. And relaxing the hands down on the legs. Taking a breath. Exhale. One more deep breath in. And opening the eyes. Exhale. Thank you so much for joining us today for this session. Remember that in yoga, consistency is key, and every moment that you spend on the mat is a gift to yourself. Even though this practice is quite short, every minute counts towards your own well-being. Until next time, stay grounded and keep breathing. Namaste.